What's up, gang? So here is the warm-up for the week of October 25th. We're just going to start with some neck rolls. And I definitely need some neck rolls today. Got a little stiff kink in my neck, not sure exactly where that came from. But either way, hopefully it helps. We're just going to make some light rolls to the neck. You get about 5 to 10 one way, and then 5 to 10 the other. After that, get some shoulder rolls. Just kind of working our way head to toe. We've been calling it head to toe warm-up for a while. Here's why. I don't know that we'll actually do anything specific to our toes, but they help us walk, and I'm sure we'll be walking around a fair amount. Switch directions. Then we're just going to go side to side arm swings. So trying to keep those arms long. If it feels okay as you go out to the side, you can kind of let those palms start to rotate up. It's a little bit more of a stretch than if you keep the palms down, but find a stretch that agrees with you today. You're just going back and forth. After it's starting to feel pretty good, we'll go forward and back. Trying to keep the arms long, keep your ribs, pull down your abs nice and tight so you can get a good amount of reach up overhead. And then as you swing back, let those arms just freely swing back as far as it feels like they can. Again, a little bit of a stretch at either end of the range of motion. Nice. All right, so we're gonna take a stance maybe a little wider than shoulders. We're gonna reach over the top and behind, almost like you're trying to touch the back of your opposite knee. Then we'll go the other side. Then we're gonna round and arch. Over, over, round, and arch. 5 times. Next up, we can grab some PVC. At first here, we're just going to use it as some support. So find an angle, you can kind of like push it into the ground, holding onto the top of it, and we're just going to get some leg swings. Just forward and back, keep your leg nice and straight, especially as you reach back behind you. As you go forward, you'll feel a bit of a hamstring stretch, and as you reach back, you're going to feel more in that hip flexor. Just find the version that works for you. Again, try and keep your abs tight so it doesn't just throw your back into like a really extended position. And just find the range of motion that works for you. Switch legs. Then, we're going to hold the PVC out in front of you for balance, so we're going to go side to side with the legs. Again, just start small, feel out what range of motion feels good, and then as it kind of opens up or as you feel comfortable, we'll just let it swing. And then switch sides. So workout in and of itself, just swinging your leg back and forth. All right, so classic one here. We're gonna just do a standard pass through with the PVC. So looking to find a grip so that you're hanging right about at waist height, arms are straight, and we're just gonna pass it around. Make your number one priority just listening to your shoulders and trying to find a range of motion, or a grip rather, that allows you to pass this through the full range of motion without having to bend your elbows. Don't force anything. If the pipe's not working for you, ask for a band. It's another good way to kind of help get some range of motion there. Grab to the top of the PVC, same arm, same leg. You're gonna take a long step back, create length to the side of your body here. And we're just getting a bit of a stretch. You can feel that in your lats, alongside your ribs. Just feeling it out. Switch sides. Nice. Next up, grab a tennis ball. We're using it mostly as something to kind of pay attention and balance with, but we've done these in the past. We call them the get down roll arounds. You want some space on the floor that's kind of clear of anything so you don't bonk into it, so I'll turn it here a little bit. But the idea is to balance the tennis ball in the back of your fingers. You don't want to jam it between here so you can hold onto it so it won't fall off. I want your fingers like narrow enough so that the ball could roll off if you don't keep the balance. And the idea is simple. You're going to get down kind of like you would for a Turkish get-up. And then once you're on your back, I want you, we can go both directions, I want you to try it, but the idea is to roll onto your belly and then continue rolling to the other side until you can stand up from a Turkish get-up again. So I think going this way will be the easiest to see. So I'm going to roll onto my belly and then onto my back and up. Let's try the other direction. So I'll go down with this hand. This time, instead of rolling to my right side, I'll roll to my left. And stand. We're going to go a total of 3 minutes. We'll switch hands at the halfway mark. And I want you to try all different variations. Using your offhand definitely makes it easier, so if you're finding that you're easily able to do it, consider trying to keep that hand off the ground so you're having to hold your chest or your torso up off the ground under your own control. But have some fun, don't rush it, be aware of the stuff around you, and just start to open up the body in a way that's maybe a little bit more organic than just like the classic stretches. Have some fun with that. Last piece, we're gonna go 3 rounds, 5 to 10 reps each, just a standard push-up, some ring rows, and walking lunges. I'll let you decide if each day you wanna go total reps or per leg on the total rep scheme there, but whatever you're feeling, push-ups, ring rows, walking lunges. Enjoy it.